Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to my floor. I thought that I would just vlog today and share some things because I got a very exciting package in the mail. The wallpaper's here. So I said in my spring try on haul video that I was waiting for wallpaper to arrive before I start to redo this room. And I wanted to talk to you about what my vision is. I created a little board on Canva of different items and things that I want because originally we were gonna move, and then once things happened in 2020 and all of that, and the housing market here now is just insane. So we're gonna be here. We don't know how much longer, but for the foreseeable future. So I wanna make this room something that makes me feel inspired again and just give it a bit of a refresh. When I originally had an idea for this room when we first moved here, I wanted it to be like Aaron Lauder's dressing room. I put a story up. I'll see if I can find it. This was a while ago. I think this may have even been in 2018 because we moved here in winter of 2018. She has this beautiful, of course it's the Gracie hand-painted chinoiserie wallpaper and mirrored furniture, beautiful gold frames. So I thought, how can I recreate that but on a very budget-friendly, in a very budget-friendly way? So I found this on Etsy. This is from the brand Wallpapery. I'll link it down below, but I thought because we can't do wallpaper on the walls here, they have that weird texture. It's like a bumpy texture. I don't know, every place in Florida it seems has that, which is very frustrating, but I can't do wallpaper on the walls. So I found on Pinterest actually that you can frame your own panels of wallpaper kind of in a DIY way, and you can recreate the look of wallpaper. So I've got 3 of these chinoiserie panels. I'll put a B-roll clip in over this so that you can see the whole thing because it's going to be hard for me to hold this up. But I'm getting 3 frames, and I really want to do like a gold bamboo frame if I can find something like that. But I want to put them on the wall over here. You're in the floor, so it's going to be hard to see. But yes, I want to take, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I did not screw the leg of the tripod in. Maybe that is why it was wobbly. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna do 3 panels along the wall here. I'm taking this IKEA, these are the Alex 6 drawers. I'm taking them 5. That's not 6, that's 5. What's it called? I don't know. The Alex drawers I'm taking out the entire desk just because it takes up so much space. It's a massive desk. I have a big iMac that I use, but I don't really use it as much as I use my laptop now, just because I prefer to have everything on my laptop so it's on the go. Anyways, that's a very long tangent to say getting rid of the desk, and then I want to do a little bit of rearranging. I want to keep this gold etagere that I have just because it kind of matches the style that I have in mind. I definitely want to get a new chair to replace this one here. I have some images on my mood board that I'll put here so you can see kind of the vibe that I'm going for. I just want to do something to make me feel inspired to get in here and create content because I just haven't really been feeling inspired. And I figured a refresh and just something that feels a bit more me right now, even though this was the original idea that I had for this room. It just never really went there. I think I just got too busy and I didn't really complete the full idea that I had. I also wanted to show you what I got in the mail. I'm so disappointed because I saw Ann Taylor was having 30% off over the weekend, and I ordered these shorts and they already arrived. So I got a pair of navy. Aren't they so cute? I love the gold buttons. I ordered navy, and then I ordered the white just in case these were see-through and I was gonna choose which ones that I wanted to keep. I really wanted these to work. Unfortunately, these were very see-through. I think you could probably get away with it if you wore the right type of undergarment, but I don't know. I'm just not a big fan. I am kind of nervous because when these arrived, the navy, they have already some kind of like picking. I don't know if it's gonna come up on camera, but a little bit of the thread is undone, and I'm just afraid that they're going to continue to look like that over time with wear, because this is without wearing them. They came like this. So both of these are gonna go back, unfortunately. I really wanted them to work because look how pretty they are. I could probably find something similar from another brand, but they're gorgeous. And then I got another exciting package. So My best friend has a friend who works for La Mer, and she does a lot of their formulations, and I have been a fan of La Mer since I worked at Blue Mercury, which is kind of like a luxury apothecary store. It's where I fell in love with luxury brands. I worked there in 2011, I want to say. When we lived in Charleston, I worked at the one on King Street, and it was brand new, so much fun. I learned so much when I worked there, and one of the brands that we were trained in was La Mer, and I became obsessed. I told myself, when I get older and I can finally afford La Mer, I will use La Mer. And now that I know someone that works there, I can actually get it at a really good discounted price. So I got a couple of things. I got the moisturizing cream. This is just a regular moisturizing cream in a 2-ounce jar. I thought I would share it with you and open it on camera because it's just such a nice experience to get something like this. It's such a treat, and I don't always splurge and get this for myself, but recently my skin has just been, I don't know if it's, I think it's hormonal because it gets worse when I'm about to be on my period, and right now I just have a lot of redness on my cheeks. But I just like to use something that's healing, and La Mer is such a healing moisturizer. They just have the, if you're familiar, they have the Miracle Broth, which is fermented. The Max, I think it's Max Huber, he was a NASA scientist, and he created the Miracle Broth with seaweed that he saw because off the coast of California, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully I remember this right because this was a while ago when I had this training, but he watched the fishermen, I think, pulling up netting as he would take walks on the beach, and he had just suffered from 3rd-degree burns from working as a NASA scientist. And so he would take walks along the beach, and as he was walking on the beach, he would see the fishermen on the boats, and they had very weathered skin from being in the sun, being on, you know, on the boat, except for their arms. So he was wondering why, and he noticed that every time they would pull the nets up, the seaweed would get wrapped around their arms, and so he was like, maybe there's something healing in the seaweed. So that's where he started his journey of creating this Miracle Broth. I could have this story wrong. I don't remember the last time that I heard it. It had to have been 2011 when I worked at Blue Mercury. So perhaps I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I will stay here, right here on the screen, because I'm going to research it before I put this video up. But yeah, it's such a cool story, and the way that this works, it's unlike anything I've ever tried before. And I know it sounds like such a hype thing to say, and I feel like you see a lot about La Mer because it has such a cult following, but unfortunately the hype is true, unfortunately, because it's so expensive. So yes, I thought I would unbox this with you so you could see it. It's always such a treat to do this. Look. So exciting. Oh my goodness. Look at it, it comes on its little pedestal. It's so ridiculous, but ugh, it works. Why does it work so well? I don't know. And then it comes with this little special scoop, and it has the very distinct La Mer smell, and I love it so much. Some people hate it, but I love it. This is the regular moisturizing cream, so it's the really thick cream. A little bit goes a long way, and you do have to do what they call the La Mer prayer, where you take just a little scoop and rub it between your fingers, and it emulsifies, and then you just press it into your skin. So I had to get the treatment lotion to go with it because this really helps to prolong the moisturizing cream I've found. And this kind of acts as a toner, but it's more than a toner. It's not as liquidy, although it looks like a liquid in the box. I'll show you what it looks like. But this has a very high concentration of the Miracle Broth, the same Miracle Broth that's in the cream. And I thought that this used to come in a smaller bottle, a smaller size. I could have sworn that I've purchased a smaller size bottle before. This is the 5 fluid ounces, but I thought it came in small, but I could be mistaken. But, oh, they did change the packaging. I haven't had it since they've, oh, is this glass now? Whoa, okay, last time I had this, I think it came in a plastic bottle. This is glass, right? Yeah. Wow, okay, this is different than the last time that I had it, and it is, oh, nice. Okay, they changed the way that it comes out, too, because that was the only downside, and it was a little bit fussy. it was a different bottle. I've shown it in skincare routine videos before here, but yeah, I really love this. Ooh. Oh, I'm so excited to use this. So you just drop a few drops and a little goes a long way. It doesn't seem that way, and it seems kind of ridiculous to spend that much on a product like this because you feel like it's just a toner, but it really hydrates your skin, immediately soothes and calms any redness, and it helps your moisturizer go that much further, and it'll last that much longer. And when you're buying something this expensive, you want it to last as long as possible. So I will always use the treatment lotion in combination with the moisturizing cream just to get the just to make it go a little further. Hey Matt, come here. Look.
Whoa.
Yeah, they changed it. Look, it's glass.
Enormous.
Matt always uses it too. I've got him hooked on La Mer, I'm telling you.
Yeah, there's nothing like it.
Yeah. Here's what I'm wearing to dinner tonight. This is the Sail to Sable dress that I showed in my spring try on haul video, and then I'm wearing it with my Jack Rogers wedges because we have to walk from the parking garage to the restaurant, and these are just really comfortable to wear when you have to do a little bit of walking. And then I'm wearing for perfume the Eau de Son from Diptyque. This is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. It smells like orange blossom and patchouli, and it's just so nice and light and refreshing. I'm in the car, joined by Matt.
Hello.
Which you kind of, well, you were already in it a little bit trying that La Mer, but I guess you haven't been on camera to say hello yet.
Hello. I'm officially here.
We're gonna go, well, we were trying to decide, do we want to go to Disney Springs or do we want to go downtown Winter Park? But I think we're gonna do Jaleo because we both kind of had our heart set on going there.
Yeah, and we know it's good.
By the way, ignore my gray hairs, my terrible roots, and all of this. That is my hair situation right now. I was supposed to get my hair done last Sunday, and then I canceled it because I wanted to go someplace different and try something new. And then the person that I had a consultation with ended up leaving, and I don't know where they went. So now I'm left without, and I am just in the process of figuring out what I want my hair to be darker. I don't want it to be as blonde as it got because it just, my hair does not like to be blonde anymore. It just gets so damaged from being blonde. So I wanted a little bit of highlights, but I didn't want it to get as blonde as it got. So yeah, I am in the process of trying to figure out, I want it to be closer to my natural color. I'm trying to have it less maintenance, but I'm also wanting a little bit of dimension. If you know what I should tell the stylist, I feel like I can't figure out what I'm looking for. I basically just want it to be one color with a little bit of warmth, and then maybe a little warm highlights throughout, but very sparingly.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today.
Good morning. I thought that I would share my skincare with you now that I got the La Mer in the mail. Sorry if it's a little bit echoey. You were in my bathroom. I already went for a walk this morning and I just can't get over how warm it is already. We have pretty much skipped spring and we are in summer. So for face wash, I'm using the Easy Does It cleanser from One Love Organics. I don't know if this is coming up. I've used this on and off for many years. I actually used this even back when we lived in Charleston. It's just a nice basic everyday cleanser. It's really gentle, but it's still foaming, so it does make your skin feel like it's actually clean. It has some sort of fruit enzymes in it. I don't know what they are off the top of my head, but it kind of has that fruit smell. It smells really nice. For whatever reason, this morning I woke up at 5 a.m. and I just couldn't get back to sleep. So I kind of just laid there for a while staring at the clock, just thinking of all the things that I needed to get done today. I don't really know why my brain wanted to get up at 5 a.m. So I'm going to use the treatment lotion next. And this is such a nice packaging, such a great change. And I was talking to my cousin, who's the one who knows the one who works at La Mer, and she said that they she worked for years on the reformulation of this product. So this is a reformulation of it too. It doesn't feel like it to me. It still has that same kind of watery feel, but it's a thicker water that just only a couple of drops goes all over my face and on my décolleté. Does not take much of this product. And you wouldn't think, looking at it, you would think, you know, it's just a liquid, how is this gonna last? But 2 drops, all you need. I'm gonna go in with my brightening serum that I'm using. This is from L'Occitane. It's their Reine Blanche, I think is how you say it. But yeah, this is really nice for sunspots. As you can see, I do have a little sunspots that are coming through. So this has been a nice, I've been using this, and then I'll sometimes use their moisturizing cream. So I have this from the collection too, and works really nicely together. Okay, here's the La Mer. I'm leaving it in the packaging for right now because, I don't know, it just feels really special. But here, I'll show you how much it takes, how much I use, because a little bit of this goes a very long way. Like I said, this is the moisturizing cream. So they do have a soft cream version, which is, like it sounds, a softer version. This is a regular cream, so it is very thick and emollient. I have this tiny little ring light in here, so hopefully you can see well, but can you see this? I don't know if it's gonna come up. About that much for all over my face and décolleté. So you take it into your fingertips and then you kind of rub it together to get it to emulsify, and then you just gently press into your skin. And you'll see how little you need, because a little bit goes such a long way. See, I had plenty to get in my entire face, my neck, my décolleté. You can see it on my skin. See, a little bit goes a very long way, and that's all you need. So this little jar will probably last me at least 6 months. I think I could probably stretch it further than that. But Matt does use it too, so we'll see about that. I'm actually using the eye concentrate from La Mer in this tiny little tube. I got the 500 point gift from Sephora, and they had a La Mer set, and of course I had to get it. So it came with a tiny little treatment lotion. It came with a small bottle of the concentrate, which I have used to the very last drop. This is one of those products that is just so good. But unfortunately, I use that one fast. But I'm going to use a little bit of the eye concentrate. Now that I've been using this, that's the bad thing about getting those little samples, is it just makes you want to purchase it. And I've had it before. So the eye balm, or the eye concentrate and the eye balm actually, they have 2 different creams. They both come with this little silver applicator. It's so nice and cooling. It's really good for puffiness. And what I like about the eye concentrate over the eye balm, I've used both of their eye creams, and I like the eye concentrate better because I feel like there's something in it that helps with dark circles, and I know that typically an eye cream that says it's good for dark circles doesn't really do anything, but this one works, and it's just so nice. Not too heavy, but heavy enough to give you some good hydration around your eyes, and it's very soothing. I think the eye balm is more for puffiness, I want to say, and this one was more for dark circles. I could be mistaken, and they probably reformulated it since I had my last La Mer trading back when I sold it in 2011, so it's been a long time. All right, next is sunscreen, and I'm just using the Ulta MD. I've been using this for a long time. I just get it on Amazon. It's a SPF 40. All right, skincare is done. I'm gonna go on and do my makeup now. You wanna say hello? You wanna say hello? Say good morning. Good morning. Okay, I'm gonna sit down, and I've got my laptop here because I need to put in a Whole Foods order, and I'm just gonna put it in on Amazon and then go and pick it up because I don't really have time to go in. So on the agenda today, I have to clean because my parents are coming this weekend to visit, and the apartment is a mess. I'm not even prepared for them yet, and yeah, I have to do that. I think I'm probably gonna go ahead and edit this video. I will tell you that I filmed my makeup routine, and I filmed it twice once with this camera, this vlogging camera, and it was just too echoey, and it because this works well for what I'm doing right now, holding the camera, but it doesn't work so great when you put it on a tripod. So then I filmed it with our big Sony mirrorless camera, and it had a lapel mic on, and it just felt so, I don't know, official and like a presentation because I had the little lapel mic. So I don't know if I'm gonna upload it. Let me know what you think. I'm really into doing more vlog style videos here on this channel because I feel like everything you see on Instagram is a bit more produced, and I don't know, I like the long form content on YouTube to be more vlog style. So I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm basically starting over because I lost my YouTube partnership for this channel, and I feel like I'm just in such a different place since I've been away from the internet for so long that I'm basically treating this as if I'm starting over from square one. So thank you for joining me here on this new journey. I feel like things have changed so much, but I also feel like I have never been more, excuse me, I've never been more grounded in myself and in my skin, and just, I know what I want and I know what I want to accomplish. And yeah, I have goals for myself. One of the goals for this year that I set for myself is to try and blog more on my blog, because it's a place that means a lot to me. I had a blog called Style Frenzy in 2006 when I was in college for fashion and retail management, and I, to this day, regret not sticking with it and keeping up with it. So I really want to do that for myself and maintain that because it's such a fun place for me to explore. And yeah, so why was I saying that? Oh, that was one of my goals for this year. And then I really want to get into doing more vlog style content here on this channel. I enjoyed the few that I did last year, but I don't know if that's something that everyone wants to see, or I feel like this channel has been a little bit of everything. I mean, I basically grew up on this channel. I started it when I was 24 and I'm 37 now, and I've had a lot of things change and happen in my life. So I don't know, I feel like starting over and just thinking about the way that I want to move forward with content, what makes me feel the most fulfilled and that I know that I'm going to be consistent with, is doing something that's a bit more vlog style like this. But I'm still definitely going to show you my fashion because I'm trying to redo my wardrobe, like I said. So yeah, I have a lot of plans for that. That's not going to change. But the more formal videos, I don't know how those are going to be more few and far between, because I don't know if that kind of content translates well on YouTube anymore. I feel like YouTube is just more of where you want to go and like catching up with a good friend, if that makes sense. Let me know if I'm not making sense at all. Okay, pickup, delivery, no, pickup between 1 and 2. Ooh, okay, that's a little bit long. Normally they would have like a window where you could go within 2 hours, but I feel like maybe they're short staffed at our Whole Foods because now it's like several hours later that you have to go and pick it up, which is kind of annoying. But I mean, I guess I could just go inside and shop, but I don't know, doing it online and then going and picking it up also helps me with budgeting. Matt and I have been using this new budget app that I actually found out about through, if any of you remember, oh my gosh, I think it was in 2013 that we did a collaboration. It was Ashley TIA, I think was what her YouTube username was, but she talked about You Need a Budget, which is called like YNAB for short is how people refer to it. So we started using that actually in 2019 because I saw her talk about it on her channel. And then I think she started working for them. I think that's what it was. But yeah, it's amazing if you're looking for a budgeting like a budgeting system to use. We've tried them all, I feel like, and this one is just by far the easiest. It's kind of like a spreadsheet, but it's basically like a virtual envelope system. So if you have different things that you're saving for or just keeping up with your monthly expenses, it's amazing. I'll see if I have like a referral link or something like that. If you want to try it, I'll put it in the description box. I don't know if they do that, but I'll look and see. But yeah, it's incredible. And because Matt lost his job, he was out of his normal job for about, what was it, three years or so. We've had to be super, super cautious with our finances and our budget, and a lot of things changed. So it's been truly, truly a lifesaver for us. So when I shop online for groceries, I feel like it's easier for me to know, okay, I'm spending this much. When I go inside of Whole Foods especially, I get distracted and I end up grabbing a lot that I don't necessarily need. I guess I could be more disciplined, but then I'll see something and I'm like, oh yeah, we could use this, or I have an idea now to make this. So I'm gonna try to do it this way. I'm gonna get this order in really quickly so that way I can go and pick it up. I just got an email from Westman Atelier saying your exclusive invite. This is not just to me, this is to everyone on the email subscription, so it's nothing special, but it sounds special. But it says that you can sit down with Gucci for an exclusive access to a behind the scenes look at our newest innovation on Tuesday, March 4th, and you can RSVP, and it's a live Zoom. So if this video will go up before then, so I'll put a link down below if I can find a way to share this if you want to do it, because I love Westman Atelier products and I love Gucci. I started using her products with the foundation. I found her videos on YouTube and saw her tutorials, and I've been a big fan of hers. I've been following her career since when I worked for Lancome Cosmetics. It was my very first job in cosmetics. I was a beauty advisor at the counter in my hometown in South Carolina. And Gucci Westman actually created the color story for the spring collection. And I think Drew Barrymore was the face of it. I think I've talked about this in a video before, but I've been following her career ever since. I'm very excited to see what the new launch is. She said that it's 5 years in the making. So I'm wondering if it's another powder formulation. She just came out with a pressed powder not too long ago, but I'm wondering if it's another powder or if it will be, oh, I wonder if it'll be a liner, because she doesn't have eyeliner yet, and that's kind of tricky to do. She does her products are clean, so she doesn't use any like harmful ingredients or anything like that. I'm very curious to see what it's going to be. If you use any of her products, let me know down below what you like, because I haven't used everything yet, but everything's on my list, on my wish list. I'll show you what I'm wearing really fast. It is so hot today, so I just threw on these cutoff shorts. These are from A. Goldie. I've been wearing these almost every day recently because it's so warm, but I'm wearing my Halogen Mules. I've had these for, I want to say, 5 years now. They don't look the best. They definitely look worn, but I love the way that they come to a slight point. So for me, they're a more elongating shape for a loafer. And then this top, this is an old, oh my gosh, it's so dark. I'm so sorry, this is terrible. I have my ring light here, but I'm still trying to figure out this setup because this mirror is not staying here. I'm trying to work on, you know, reconfiguring this room. But yeah, this is a blouse from Gap, I want to say. It's just an oversized seersucker blouse. Hey, back from picking up our Whole Foods order, and I thought I'd share what we got. It's not a very big grocery haul because, like I said, we have family coming to town this weekend and I haven't even started to prepare for that, so I'll make a separate trip later for that. We just had to get a little bit this time. The downside of ordering it on Amazon is they package everything in these plastic bags that I can't stand. Normally I like to bring our produce bags, but I got some Swiss chard for salads and smoothies, some celery, some chicken breasts, mint leaves. I'm gonna do a salad right now with this, heirloom tomatoes, mint, and fennel. I don't know why, but I was craving a salad with that. And then I got some collard greens, some frozen cauliflower. I like to put this in our smoothies. And then some gluten-free lentil spaghetti. I really like this brand. This is just the Whole Foods, but it tastes really good and it makes tons of spaghetti. And then I got some cilantro in here. I'm gonna take all of these out and wash them. And then I accidentally ordered 2 bags of quinoa. I typically like to get this from Thrive Market, but I accidentally put 2 bags. I was just gonna get 1 bag to hold this over for my next order. And then I got this coffee. This is the Pacific Rim, sweet potatoes, And yeah, that's it. So Matt is making the chicken. So we're gonna have grilled chicken, right?
Yeah, I'm doing chicken.
Just chicken breast.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna make an heirloom tomato salad with these. I don't know why, but I woke up craving tomatoes. So I'm gonna do tomatoes with the fennel. I'm gonna chop up some of the fennel, and then I'm gonna put basil, which we already had some basil. So I have it right here. I'm gonna put basil in there with mint leaves, olive oil. You could probably add goat cheese. I don't think we have any, but yeah, should be really nice. Okay, the fennel and heirloom tomato salad is finished. It doesn't look very appealing because I did add avocado. I thought that that would give some creaminess since we didn't have any goat cheese or feta. So here's what it looks like. I have fennel and avocado, heirloom tomatoes, mint, basil, salt, pepper, and a little bit of lime juice. Look at that. Hoping for some chicken. That's his favorite. Like we don't ever, we cook his food. That's how spoiled he is. So he's acting like he doesn't get anything, but he actually gets quite a lot. I wanted to show you, we're using the caraway pans that I talked about in a vlog last year. Matt is sauteing collard greens right now, but we really like those. I was expecting for some of the, we have the navy version here. I'll get a lid so you can see. We have this navy version, and I was expecting for some of that to chip or scratch or something, but they've been very durable and we use them pretty much daily, right, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, almost every day.
Yeah, and we have no issues with anything. They work so well, and the heat evenly distributes. The only thing that was a little bit challenging to get used to was you can't put it on high heat.
Right.
So, I mean, if you're not trying to sear something, then it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, other than that, they've been great. We use them, like I said, every single day. This looks like a very spring lunch. I have my chicken, collard greens, and then the heirloom tomato and fennel salad. It's a lot later. It's dark outside now, and hopefully you can see me well. I'm sitting on the couch with this little one right here. But I just finished, I did some work, and then I wrote a blog post. I did a blog post for International Women's Day. And then I am now shopping the Serena and Lily spring design sale. Everything is 20% off, and this very rarely happens. And Matt and I have been eyeing the Westport duvet set for our bed, and I think I might have to do it this time. I also really want to get the coffee table. I have my eye, I'm trying to find, it's the South Seas rattan coffee table. I'll put a picture of it right here for you guys to see, but isn't it so beautiful? And I feel like it would really go well with everything that we have so far. I still need to replace our TV stand. But yeah, I have the rug and the chairs that we have, these blue and white chairs. I just think it would look really good in this room. And I love mixing like a natural fiber like that, because I feel like it'll just break up things. Because right now, with all of this wood that we have, it feels very hard, and we have these really high ceilings here, and I just feel like we need something that is more grounding. I already have some plants and greeneries around, but having something like a natural fiber like rattan would be nice, because it would feel grounding in this space that feels so wide and expansive with these big windows that we have. They go up so high, and we have such high ceilings. But yeah, I was lucky enough to visit Serena and Lily once in Palm Beach, and their design studio and store is just absolutely breathtaking. If you have like kind of a coastal inspired design like that, if that's what you like, then definitely check out the sale. I'll link it down below for you guys. Hey, hopefully it's still going on by the time I get this video up. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, what do you want? What? Look at his tail. What do you want? What do you want? Okay. Okay.